Hey everybody, it's Sandwich, and this is a special episode here. We're going to check out PlayStation Doom. Now, I checked out a remastered version of one of these levels by Kane 3. Let's just check out this sick title screen. I got the music turned up. Oh man, that's pretty cool. GT Interactive Software, so yeah. You know, this came out for PlayStation back in the day. John Romero on the box said this was the best Doom yet. Apparently he wasn't exactly telling the truth, but I gotta say, playing those reloaded levels may be interested. So I figured I would check out a port for GZDoom. This is the Doom TC Master Edition, and basically, you know, I'm not a full purist when it comes to these things, but I am going to be playing it in a nice chunky resolution because it started off at 60, you know, this is the lowest resolution it started off on, and I kind of like it for this. So, but I am, you know, I'm playing it with a mouse and keyboard. Obviously, people would have played this with a controller back in the day, but what I like is kind of just seeing some of the stuff that was unique to this. I mean, obviously you're noticing colored lighting right off the back. These pillars are gone. There's no switch to even open up the outside here. But what's cool is, like, this was basically developed as a base for the N64 Doom, and you can kind of see it. The colored lighting, some of the sound effects, a lot of the sound effects actually. This shotgun, I believe. It's been a little while since I played Doom. By the way, yeah, what's this doing in Doom 1? Well, on Ultraviolence, if you didn't know, they have Doom 2 enemies in here, which I thought would be really hilarious. And it's every so often there's just a freaking chain gunner walking around. You're like, bro, you got off on the wrong bus. You're in the wrong game. Other thing, chain gun is on the number 5 key. If you notice in the top bottom right. So that's kind of messed up. I'm not you know, I played a couple levels of this just to make sure everything worked. Hell, I don't even know if it's working right now. It's a little bit weird recording in this resolution. But it's a cool little, you know, I had a long day. It's Father's Day. I went hiking with the family and I'm tired, so I figured I try something like this, which is just super casual. Oh, by the way, Doom 2 monsters. What's that sound effect? Oh. The other thing is, you can't... okay, it blocked the Lost Souls that time. One time I stood in front of him. Usually it's supposed to... Oh, also there's a transparent wall here. Yeah, there's like... They did a lot of stuff to make this fit on the PlayStation. So there's a lot of like little changes here and there. I have the music nice and high because it's got that ambient soundtrack just like Doom 64. So I think, but yeah, I think the chunky look kind of looks cool here. See, it's got the colored lighting on the doors, which is kind of cool. Oh, check this out. This looks different, right? Oh, there's just a chain gunner. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why they didn't just have the armor sitting there. Like, I don't necessarily know the philosophy they took for some of these changes. Some of them were the hardware. Some of them seem to just be... I don't know. Someone was in the mood to switch things around. Yeah, like I said, I will be playing continuous because I don't have my pistol start set here, but also, I don't know, that it seems like a very console thing to do, right? Like, if I die, I'll start from pistol start, but how about I just... I'm like half playing this as a purist and like half not, like... obviously in the description there's gonna be where you could download this, but there are very pure ports of this where you actually need the ISO. Hello. What's funny is, like, you can get the chain gun from there before you even get it, like, out there. Obviously, this is a Doom 64 sound effect. I kind of, this is all right. The sound effect. Also, there's actually a nice little HUD here. Like, I don't know if this was on PlayStation, but that's a nice clean HUD actually. It's just the ammo in the middle. But I'll play with this. Yeah, of course it's got the old map, which I'm not used to kind of navigating with, but hopefully it's not too problematic. Not sure how much I'm gonna get through. I'm just kind of like playing this because I was like fascinated. I also saw that a lot of the exclusive levels are kind of later in this set. So since Kane is playing like remake, this area also looks a lot more simplistic. However, there's a bit of colored lighting here. Like, look at that. Also, their eyes glow in the dark. It's just kind of cool. I remember playing that in like some of the mods I used. Like Beautiful Doom had that. I guess with the bright maps. I loaded this with like bright maps and stuff because, you know, some of it almost reminds me of like RTX ray tracing Doom, where there's like colored lights everywhere. Except this is somehow more tasteful than that. Yeah, I remember those zombie sound effects too from Doom 64. Obviously, this just has the normal sprites though, not the crazy claymation stuff they had in that. Here's the best secret in the game. Doesn't actually make a sound when you get the secret. So yeah, I don't know, like on Ultraviolence specifically is when they put these Doom 2 enemies in. I think it's pretty funny. But again, there's a little bit of a different chainsaw effect. I actually kind of like the sound a bit. I'm not going to be like 100%ing this because I'm just kind of showing people maybe who aren't familiar like what this is like, and I'm not going to be like 100% speedrunning these because I'm not even like, the map is kind of hard to navigate with, honestly. But hey, if you're really into it, you can play it yourself. That's possible. This guy's falling down the stairs. Another chain gunner. Yeah, I do like the ambient music. It gives Doom a little bit of a different feel. Like, Doom 64 obviously was like completely different levels. This is the same levels, but with a different soundtrack. Which is, kind of an interesting... Just listening to the different sound effect there. It's sort of weird that I've never played this, but I played N64, or Doom 64, so it's like a weird thing where it's like, wow, I'm... Also, look, they couldn't put that little dip at the end here for some reason. I don't know. Has to load from the CD-ROM there. Continuous is also going to let me just kind of blast through these quick, because I don't necessarily need to... The Spectres actually look alright. They look a bit different than GZDoom I'm used to. This is mostly how I loaded this up. This PSX TC. Look at that door. It's mostly vanilla. I mean, I made some changes. It actually didn't have WASD controls at first. It had like old school strafe controls. So again, I had to turn on always run. Stuff that maybe wasn't on PSX. So again, this is not super faithful, but you can play this in a higher resolution. I'm playing at a much higher frame rate. So yeah, it's honestly, it's like the way I like to play Doom. It's just like, I like to play GZDoom, but I like to also play without free look. Like, I've got a bit of a hodgepodge of like purist and like updated hotness in my Doom. However, I've noticed that as I go along, I've gotten more and more purist as time has gone on, so I feel like eventually I'm probably going to be playing this friggin' thing on DOS or something, you know? It's like 35 FPS with a trackball mouse. I don't think that'll happen. There's a weird physics thing here, by the way. I'm like jittering on the... This is almost like Turbo Run, but not, because I'm like jittering in a weird way. I gotta say, the movement feels interesting in this. It is GZDoom, so maybe the movement's mainly from that. It almost feels different, and I'm not sure if it's what it is. If it's like the way the sprite bob is different and it makes it feel like it. If the strafe run is different. Like, what exactly is going on? But this area is like a little different too. The other thing I like, actually, I haven't mentioned, this has a bit of like a software lighting mode feel to it, but it's also like hardware. It's got a bit of that gradual light banding mode, but also check out, this looks so low, but you could totally fit under that. Like, I wonder if Doom Guy's height is changed in this, you know? But yeah, it's got this gradual light banding mode, but it's also kind of hardware rendering, I guess, or like I believe this is set to like OpenGL, especially with all those options. So like, yeah, it's a cool. I'm starting to think this would be cool to just play regular Doom with this like weird, like halfway hardware software render. I don't know, like PSX Doom is cool. There's another chain gunner in there. You'll notice some of these rooms are a lot simpler. There's no architecture around to accommodate the PlayStation. So the rocket is 6. The chain gun's 5. What's 4? I don't actually know. I do like the rocket launcher sound effect. That's probably, again, Doom 64, but what I read in the wiki is that they actually wanted to develop one for the next Nintendo's console, but they didn't have much information on it, so they just like want to make it for PlayStation first. They were like, yeah, sure. That's the story. Obviously the test bed worked out well. Is this light? Yeah, there's no, it's... I like that the rockets have dynamic light, but I noticed that this place isn't very dark. Not like the original game on UV, which took out that light. So we are gonna get to the secret level. Look at these. Look at this. Like, these almost look like windows to me, but it's just kryptonite fog or something. I don't know. Let's just blast through here, you know. I haven't played Doom Continuous in a while, so this is kind of fun. Just don't stop for nothing, you know. Let's get back. Bam. Yeah, let's check this out. Oddly enough, the secret level here, military base. So they included Doom 1 and Doom 2 on the PlayStation disc. So you just got to play through the whole thing like it's one campaign, which is kind of cool. Oh, that actually has a lift texture on it now. I did not get all the secrets because I may have forgotten where they were. Yeah, so this goes to like level 54 for some reason. And you can see that grading is not there anymore. It's like the freaking PlayStation couldn't handle that partially transparent grate texture, you know? Can I get those barrels, please? Whoa! Was that in the original? I don't remember barrels being at the center there. That was fun. Whoa. Yeah, the movement feels a little... I don't know what it is. It's like... It's probably more GZDoom than anything else, but... It somehow feels like there's even less friction. That's possible. But I like to look... Like... Okay, well, we remember this. Let's check this out. They couldn't even teleport them in! Oh, what a ripoff, right? Could they really not just teleport? Wait, are there any teleporting monsters in this? What the hell's this here? A berserk pack? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't get a berserk pack until episode 2 in the original game, am I wrong? So that's interesting. I played up to this point, so from here on, you're gonna get my unvarnished reactions to the craziness within. I don't want to say it feels cursed, but there's parts of this which is like, that's not right. When there's a pain elemental in friggin' Hangar, I don't think I expressed my yeah, my surprise enough at that. I just remembered that they on this map they don't show what color doors are what, which is like, yeah. Forgot I got the yellow key because it's actually on the left of my HUD. Yeah. I gotta hit 6 for the rocket launcher. Oh, nice. That's a nice jib sound. Very liquidy. Oh. Let's try this out. Not the chainsaw. Feels as good as ever. Still got the infinite tall stuff, of course. That barrel just blocked me. But yeah, if you want, you can like, this, oh my god, what the Like, not only is it weird to see it there, but the sound effects are kind of bizarre. So yeah, that's, definitely throwing me for a loop there. What do I got the red key, right? So that's the blue. You can tell from a little bit more of a glance that, hey, that's a red door because there's a freaking red light on it. I don't remember if Doom 64 did that, but that's actually a decent readability feature. Of course, your favorite. This is so weird. I can actually berserk these guys now. Like, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, look at that. There's like a blue light on where the blue key is. Just in case you're not sure where the hell you are. The specters are... I mean, GZDoom's always not... Like, specters are so obvious. These are... I don't know. Partially, I think low resolution also makes them a little bit harder to spot. Oh, this room. What was that sound? Yeah, see, I was standing right in front of that pain elemental, and he still spawned these guys, so I think those physics are different, which you know, it's not that surprising, really. I remember when this was like a crazy-ass, like, platforming thing for me, and then I learned what strafe running was. Can you strafe run? You can strafe run this, can't you? Whatever. Let's do it legit. Is there not a rad suit around here? Did I forget? I don't know. Oh. What's that sound? That's so weird. That's like that's usually the zombie wake up sound, but it's actually just their idle sound. Just kind of confusing, actually. Oh, we got a red. Oh, these are actually red lights now. You know what's weird is I hit the switch and it like delays because the CD has to load usually, I guess. So like in this port, it just doesn't. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, this is a track. Whoa, these are some thick ass. These are way thicker windows. Yeah, so I have not seen these levels from here, so these textures are definitely different. This looks like Doom 2. These brown bricks and brown imps and my Doom. I'd like my Berserk back. What did they do to this level? It's all brown. It's literally out of Doom 2. Did they really put Doom 1 and Doom 2 in the same thing and they were like, hey, you know what Doom 1 was missing? Brown bricks. Also, I like that you can actually still do the turbo run in this. Like, it's kind of, clearly some of the physics are very much, like, intact. Well, this is different, I think. I have played Doom 1 a lot more, like, especially Knee Deep in the Dead, a lot more than Doom 2. So I do remember a lot of this stuff being a lot of this stuff is pretty damn weird. Rocket launcher's pretty satisfying in this, I gotta say. Nice sound effect. Remember how this was in Doom 1? Like, look at these rooms. This is like... Come on, Romero. What is this? Baby's first level? Don't you, like... Can you imagine the review of this area if this WAD was released today? Just be like, hey, go back to the drawing board, Romero. I got the key for that, but let's... Well, this is very different. Huh. Oh, there's no more ledge to strafe to SR50 or strafe or whatever the hell it was. This is cool because you can see their eyes walking around. It's just like a nice, you know... Doom very much was a horror game for a lot of people back in the day. It was more realistic, and I think especially if you were a kid, you know, like this... I know when I was a kid, I was scared of games like this. Is this not a swastika anymore? Oh yeah. Have I seen any Doom 2 monsters in this level yet? I don't think so. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like that monster's sound that's usually a wake-up sound is just their walking around sound, so it's... I think that's just the imp sound, too. Oh. Don't know how different the chainsaw might be in this, if you can still get, like, bit by pinkies. Oh, what the... See, I thought I did a good paint elemental from Doom 2, like air, air. But this guy, that is not the same at all. Another one. Oh. You have to kind of get clear of them when they explode now, because there's no easy making sure I get everything here. Oh no, this area is still here. This area that I often miss. I do actually like the console at the bottom of this screen. It actually... Huh. I feel like I might actually consider that for my GZDoom in general. Just like have the console on the bottom left or something. I don't know. Wasn't that like a different type of switch in the... like a red button? Am I crazy? Oh no, 0% secrets. What will people think of me? Oh. Is this a nightmare? What? That's not a regular Spectre at all. I thought those were only in Doom 64. Are there special Spectres in this too? That's cool. There's another fucking chain gunner running around. Wow, what is this? Doom 1 Plutonia edition, guys? Like, come on. It's funny, it's actually kind of hard to check my OBS right now because of this resolution. I could have just done this in a widescreen resolution, but I actually really like this chunky ass look. Oh, I didn't even get to see... What a tease. I blew up that barrel and the door closed on me before I could see it. Yeah. That's too bad. It's so green in here. Oh yeah. Nice and juicy sound effect. Was there always a jib guy there to show you the secret? I don't remember that. Whoa, what are you doing here? You know, paint elementals are an interesting choice for a Doom 2 enemy to put in here. Like, I don't know, what I guess what else would you put in here, but like so soon, but I guess a chain gunner makes sense. But yeah, it's an interesting philosophy for sure. Like, I guess you wouldn't really put like a Revenant or a Hell Knight yet, but it's weird. What the fuck? How did Pinky get up there? And why is he like stuck? Two chain gunners just walking around. That just goes back. Oh. Huh. I think that's in the original, but I don't... Like I said, I don't have an encyclopedic memory of Doom 1, but... This is obviously a lot easier continuous, but it's kind of fun. The rocket launcher feels really good. And that's actually a pretty scary ambush when you first play this game. Like this one stands out to me as one of the scariest ambushes for like a casual playthrough when you first try this map. Blind, I guess. Honestly, even if you're if you're not that good at the, if you're like a casual player and you're not great, that can be a challenging little trap there. How many? I'm actually full on that, so I don't really need that. Let's go back here. This opened. It'll be cool if I get another Berserk in episode 1. That would be just random change nobody asked for. But what are these textures? It's kind of a cool thing. I guess these are the techy looking textures, but I don't know. They wanted to make new ones for some reason. This is less dark in here. This was very dark in the original. Then again, there's also dynamic lights going around. Not dynamic. Well, no, I guess they are dynamic. Oh, that almost sounds like the imp. Wait a minute. Is that what was that Pinky just under a blue light and I thought he was a nightmare guy from... Not actually sure. Of course there's a car alarm going off somewhere. Oh yeah, this is where I want the light goggles. I can't see shit. Wait. There's no light goggles here, what? Holy shit, this is the hardest version of Doom ever. There's no light goggles. I've got to light my way with my chain gun. Isn't there like a stupid wall that opens for no reason here? It's just like... right here. Did they change? Oh yeah, no, they didn't change that. It's weird. Some of the places are like darker than the original and some of them are not. I wonder if they just couldn't figure out how to do a light goggles thing. For, I don't know, they couldn't figure out the tech on the PlayStation to make Doom's greatest power-up work, the light goggles. No, those are definitely fucking special pinkies. Interesting. Did not know those were in this. That Nightmare Pinky just bit the shit out of that shotgunner. Oh shit, speaking of chain gunners. This is... wait. What? Wait a minute, what is this? That's not a door anymore? Am I going crazy? Isn't that supposed to be something? Okay, now I'm scared. Now I don't know what's happening. I got the red key there. They totally took out that whole area, which is super cool in the original game. That huge room with the big ambush. They just took it out because the PlayStation couldn't handle it. Is that it? What? What? This Doom TC is kind of like me, is like semi-faithful in that like certain things were not put, like if there's certain things were missing from the PlayStation Doom, then like they weren't put in, but then there are some things that some levels that were left out that they put back in. Like there's some compromises made, which is kind of interesting. Was there a rad suit around here? Because like, can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, there's this. Oh, right, you have to go back. Oh, there we go. Knee deep in the dead, you know, like, it's still, this is obviously a little bit of a different take, but, and I'm, you know, I'm playing it continuous, but it's still fun. I'm still having fun with it. It's kind of incredible. It's kind of incredible how well it's held up. It obviously, I think I totally made a whole thread on like would Knee Deep in the Dead still, you know, turn heads today at all, and like probably not, but it's amazing that it's still fun at all. Right, this area. I got lots of rockets, so yeah, that thing opens up, and yeah, there's a rad suit in there. Ah, yes. My favorite. The maze. Can't remember. I know John Romero did most of these levels. Did Sandy Peterson have a hand in this, or was this John Romero just... Was he just huffing whatever Sandy was... That switch, was that there in the original? Whoa, this is different. That maze is way shorter. What happened? I think when I read the wiki, I saw something about levels having to fit under a certain file size. So that's something, that's probably what that is right there. Yeah, so I got all the keys now. These guys didn't come out this time. Oh shit. Wow. 2 chain gunners. Oh, this is a lot less tall. That's one way of saying this is a shorter building. It's less tall. At least they still have this here for me. I got 5% health from that, thank God. Still pretty lively in here, at least. You know, I didn't really like this chain gun sound before, but I think it's grown on me. It's too bad I don't think there are nightmare imps in this, you know, from the invisible imps from Doom 64. It's kind of cool. There's this whole area which you can just kind of, yeah, get past if you find the secret. Well, let's this is always a fun place to rocket stuff. Coming up is also another difficult ambush point. I don't know, what is their health like twice as... Oh, there's no center area here anymore. What the hell's gonna be on weapon slot 4? Like the fucking plasma gun somehow? You get a super shotgun at Doom 1 that's on a different slot. Is stuff just broken? What's going on? It is pretty cool to have like the rockets have dynamic light. pretty fun. Friggin' pinkies have the same wake-up sound as the zombie, man. That's pretty weird. The exits all have like a red hue, which is kind of cool. Let's load these off the off the WAD disk. I've actually heard those rocket launcher sounds, I think even like some of Doom Kid's stuff has used that. I didn't realize that it's like the PS/Doom 64 sound. Pretty good sound. This foreboding music would probably be a lot more effective if I was a kid playing this on a controller back in the day. But now Doom isn't really much of a scary game, especially these original levels. I still think it's cool though. I mean, it's different. It's like a weird, different mix, you know, Doom in an alternate universe or something. Right, the yellow. This is a lot easier to see them at the top there. You can't just see their ankles running around this time. That's more forgiving. You get a rocket launcher there, of course. Yeah, somehow this movement feels like even snappier somehow. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, you weren't really supposed to be running like this with keyboard controls and mouse look and stuff, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if stuff was optimized for keyboard. Sorry, I forget. Whoa! So one thing I read is that revenants are a lot slower, and that is... Oh, look at this! What? It's in slow motion. I gotta let this guy live for a bit. This is hilarious. I mean, it makes sense if you're playing on controller, but like... What's this? Those actually have a very large turning radius as well. Oh, look at that! If you dodge one at all, it just like... goes right by you. It barely follows you. Look at this guy. This is like a geriatric. This is like... This guy's tired. This poor Revenant is tired. He's like, oh, I just woke up. Did you have to, please, you have to come in. He's trying to run up and punch me too. And like, he can barely... I'm gonna die just because I'm like so fascinated by this. Of course, he has the same sound effect. Ah, that Revenant was... That was one of the least effective Revenants I've ever seen. That's for certain. Let me go up here first and probably use some health because I got hit just admiring that Revenant moving underwater. But you just get some rocket ammo there. Why don't we... This seems different, slightly. I might be wrong, but... No, okay, that is... Should I drop at the other side, though, or was that... Is there anything on this side? Oh, good, a chain gun. A backpack, needed that. Did I... Thought I was gonna hit myself there. Whoa, well, that just got crushed in a very liquidy fashion. That guy just fell off the lift, what? That pinky just fall right off the lift? Because that didn't happen in Vanilla Doom, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's more of a boom feature where stuff can get knocked off a lift when you shoot it, but... Alright. But in terms of actually just... That pinky just jumped off the lift. Was like, yeah, I'm not waiting. This version of Doom has impatient pinkies. How cool is that? Where am I going? I got the red key. So this is where the, like, not being able to see the door color, I think, was in original Doom, but I'm not used to that. It's kind of weird. Do you know you can leave markers? Like, I think you could leave that in the original game, too. Like, just, you could leave a marker there. Why is it making the map go weird? Oh, that's just me turning. Can I remove the mark? I don't think so. Yeah, that's like a part of Vanilla Doom. I remember someone saying that. It's like one of those things that, like, most people don't even freaking know. I've never used it. I was just kind of curious there. Blue door. Hodor. Okay. Another ambush, of course. Oh. Did I even remember this one? Not sure I did. So yeah, there's something about this that feels even easier than like on a keyboard and mouse, because like it's possible they optimized stuff for the controller and maybe increased some there's some stuff going on in the background there. What? The draw distance. Well, also that's just missing texture. But the draw distance is also, you know, but the thing is I don't even know if that's the original or if that's this GZDoom port, you know, like could be either or. Did I miss guys over here, really? Guys. I was already up there. Why you gotta do this to me? Here, right? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit, another Revenant. It's got a little bit of a bone crack to it, I guess, but man, that's weird. I think I took care of a bunch of those guys already. Yeah. Cool. This intermission music's cool, gets you pumped. This is different. What happened to the pinkies? I mean, that was fun, but what happened? Huh. Interesting choice. Oh, well, at least the pinkies are here. I feel like the chainsaw sound I actually like a little bit more. It's kind of a little bit cleaner than the... Also, it still does that, like, weird wind up. Nice. Of course, all this stuff makes the Bruiser Brothers a little bit more difficult, but I'm gonna bruise them up pretty bad here. They opened up a little more differently there. Huh. Lots of them here. Might as well save some rockets for the Bruiser brothers, but actually, I think I'm starting to like this chain gun sound a little bit more than the default Doom one, because that one is a bit rough. Guys? Oh, there's a soul supercharge in there? What? What do you guys look like? You guys look pretty much the same. Except you make those sounds. Well, that was a death sound. I also double killed them, which was cool. Wait. There's no trigger. They didn't know how to do it. It was just kill you? What's this? Oh. Huh. I wonder, do they kill you in this? Well, that's weird. Well, this isn't a shareware episode, so we're right into episode 2 from there. That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna call it there for this. It's kind of cool because you could play continuous through this entire game, but I just figured I'd play through episode 1. I'm digging it. I'm liking some of the this stuff. I'm actually kind of liking just on a aesthetic level in general. This banded light mode with the sort of GL and a little bit of a crispy look. I like all the Doom 64-ish stuff in here. And Doom 2 enemies in Doom 1 throws you for a bit of the loop. And just some of this stuff is almost like that cursed Doom, like Doom the way we remember it, where things aren't quite right, you know, which was done either for design or for space limitations. So thank you to Kane3 for sort of like introducing me to the world of PSX with his redone, remastered versions of the exclusive levels. You check the description below for a link to one of those as well. But let me know what you think of this if you want me to continue playing through this, because this is a nice, relaxing, kind of cool tech thing to check out once in a while. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!